My love, before we begin today's episode, I need to let you know about something very exciting that is happening inside of the Queen of Confidence business. For many of you that listen to this podcast, maybe you are doing your own business. Maybe you have a big vision or mission and you want to change the damn world, similar to me. You want to get on stage, you want to speak. Maybe you have a book inside of you that you want to publish. Or maybe you have your own podcast that you're wanting to expand. You want to become the go-to in your space. You want to not be the world's best kept secret anymore. You want to explode your brand. You want to impact millions around the world and become the queen bee of your industry. If this is important to you and you want to learn from me, I want to let you know that the Queen's Table is now open for applications. The Queen's Table is a 6-month intimate mastermind coaching group with a very small amount of women. This is the only time that I will be supporting women at this level. I am doing one-on-one coaching with them. They are learning from all the experts, from book publishers to TEDx heads to people that are teaching about podcasting, people that are teaching about how to craft keynotes. We are learning about PR and media. In this 6-month program, you are going to become the go-to in your space. This program is obviously only for women who are already high-level experts at what they do. If you are just starting your business, this is not it, okay? The Queen's Table and taking your seat at the table is for those of you who are ready. You are like, let's fucking go. I'm ready to step up. I'm ready to own my space. I'm ready to amplify my visibility and my impact and completely turn up the volume on my business and make that shit happen. If that is for you, I want to invite you to head to the link in the show notes and click on there, have a read of the page, see if it's for you. We've only got 9 spots for this next intake happening in early 2025. I am personally meeting with every applicant that is acceptable. If you fill out the application and everything looks good, we will jump on Zoom and I will tell you about the program. I'll ask you questions to see if we are a good fit because, as I said, it's curated, it's very small, it's very intimate. This is the smallest group I've ever ran. I usually have 300 to 500 women in a program. So this is really small and intimate. And it has been so amazing to witness the women in the Queen's Table absolutely make some fucking moves. So if that is of interest to you and you want to know how I've done what I've done, no gatekeeping, I'm going to let you in. You're going to get my black book of contacts. I'm going to support you individually, one-on-one, to absolutely claim your damn space. If that's for you, click the link in the show notes and let's get into today's episode.
Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you.
Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm so excited. First of all, number one, I have not been back in Melbourne. I've been on fucking airplanes. This is my 9th flight that I took yesterday in the month of October. Holy shit balls. It has been hectic and crazy and amazing all at once whilst finalizing the edits, pre-orders for my book, speaking on stages, running events. We have one of our events this weekend, Halloween. And all the things, it's just been really crazy. And I'm so happy that my ass is sitting in this chair in Melbourne in my office. I'm so damn happy because it's just been wild. I don't know if you already know, but there is another podcast. There is a secret podcast happening. I am cheating on you with another podcast, baby. And if you haven't listened to it, it's fucking amazing. And it's called Becoming Magnetic, a private podcast series. How do you get this podcast, you ask? Okay, I got you. All you have to do is go to the link in the show notes or go to becomingmagnetic.com.au and pre-order my book. If you're in America or in the UK or in Canada or anywhere in the world, you can get it on Kindle. Even if you don't have a Kindle, who gives a fuck? Just buy it because then you'll get the free podcast, okay? And then you can get a Kindle for Christmas or something or your holiday season. The audiobook is going to be coming out in the United States, Canada, and UK. Don't worry. I'm also going to have obviously the physical book. It takes a little bit longer because I live in Australia, so the book will be available in Australia and New Zealand first, and then everywhere else in the world. But the point of the story is, this is how you do it. You go to becomingmagnetic.com.au, you enter your order number. If you order from Audible, there's just some numbers that I give you on a receipt. You drop it in there, and then literally in your email, you will have a brand new podcast. I'm not just saying this, it's fucking fire. It's all about how to step into your magnetism. It is a preview of the actual book that you are getting before the book comes. There's legitimate, tangible, you know me, I don't fucking play. There's questions, there's journal prompts, fire, okay? There's about 5 episodes there ready and waiting for you. So many people have already messaged me about it. They're loving the podcast. They're like, when are the next episodes? I'm like, damn, y'all juggling 2 podcasts. But my goal is that you're going to have episodes all the way until the book lands January 14th, 2025. So if you haven't already, go and do that. Today's podcast is about nobody gives a fuck about who you are. Yay, how exciting. What a crazy episode, Erica. I know, but I got to be real with you. If you're in business and if you are selling something and if you are a leader and if you are wanting to become this boss bitch and you want to have a personal brand and you want to have programs and evergreen offers and you want to sell your service, you want to speak on stage, basically selling some shit. I sell shit all the time. I need to let you know nobody gives a fuck about that. Nobody gives a shit about what you have to sell. Nobody cares about your program. Nobody cares about your offers. Nobody cares about any of that stuff. They have zero, hear me when I say zero interest in your shit because they care about knowing if you care about them. So people buy people, as the quote says, people buy people. People don't buy offers, products, and services. If you are in a people business, meaning if you are a personal brand or a me brand, as they call it, people want to know who you are. Who are you? What are you about? What do you believe in? What pisses you off? What excites you? What's controversial about you? What's your story? Why do you care about that? When did you first start this? What kind of ice cream do you fucking like? What kind of coffee do you drink? Who are you as a person, as a mother, as a daughter, as a person on the world? They want to know about you. Erica, what kind of nails do you wear? What are your shoes about? Why do you wear hats? Why do you call yourself the Queen of Confidence? Why do you like pink? Do you only wear pink? Do you have kids? Blah, blah, blah. When did you meet Hamish, your husband? People want to know you. And here is the thing. When they get to know you, when you let them in, when you open the door, when you get metaphorically naked on the internet, when they understand who you are, what you're about, the way you think, the values that you hold, your opinions, when they can see you, then they give a fuck about buying from you. Then they want to know about your products and services. Then they will purchase every single thing that you have. I have clients that have been with me for 10 years. They will always buy something. They're getting the book. They've been in a program. They did a retreat with me. Now next time they're going to do power couples. They're going to come to my event next year. They'll be at another retreat. These people are lifelong journeyers with me and my brand and my business. But it's because we built a relationship based off of vulnerability and authenticity. They know about me. They know what fucks with me. They know my problems. I tell people a lot about my stuff. You don't have to do it as deep as I do. Literally, people know about my autoimmune condition in my vagina. Okay, you're welcome. Like, I share all that shit. But that's my flavor. If your flavor is a little bit more reserved, that's totally okay. It should be your flavor, not my flavor. But the point of the story is when all you do on social media or all you do on your website or all you do when you're at a networking event is sell your shit to people, nobody cares. It's actually gross as fuck. The whole core of it is getting them to ask you more. So how do I do this? I get very interested in other people. I get very interested in what they're doing. I ask them a lot of questions. And then on my own platforms, on my own podcast, on my own social media, at my own events, I unveil all of me to them. I share the most vulnerable, weakening things about me, the things that suck about me, the things that were hard for me, the difficulties, where I'm not fire, where I suck at, where I need to improve, my air quotes wweaknesses, my vulnerabilities, the past, the traumas, where I've been shit. I share that with them, why I do what I do. I get fucking emotional. I'm such an emotional person. Like, I'm a street hood bitch, but I'm also emotional as fuck, right? Like, That's my thing, because my heart is on my sleeve. I give all of myself to someone. I'm not guarded. I don't have this game that I play with you. I'm like, I fucking love you. Let's hang out all the time. Or I don't like you. Fuck off. See you never. Or I'm not fucking with you. Or we don't vibe. That's cool. I'm open. And I really struggle when you meet someone and they're like, I'm open, but their eyes are covered. I'm open, but you can feel they have an electric fucking fence that if you even go in for a hug, you're about to get electrocuted. That's not open. I could feel that shit. Somebody tuned into the energy, by the way, can feel it and they can see through your bullshit. People that are tuned in can see through your bullshit. So why the fuck does this matter? It matters because you want to sell shit. It matters because you want to blow up your business. It matters because you want to take up space. It matters because you want to grow your visibility. It matters because maybe you want to get on stage like me. It matters because maybe you have a book that you want to write and you want to attract a book deal. You want to get paid by a publisher to write a book. Maybe you want people to follow you. Maybe you want people to listen to your podcast. I'm so grateful that you listen to my podcast. I'm so grateful that you're on my social media. I'm so grateful. But I'm also like, I'm going to give you value. That's why you're here. If I sucked or if this shit was whack and basic as fuck, you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a co-creation. We're doing this together. However, I am tapped into what people need that follow me. And for me, I want you to know who I am. Who is Erica? Who is the woman behind the Confidence Chronicles, the Queen of Confidence? Who is she? What is she about? I can't imagine building this business as fast as we've done and hard-hitting shit that we've been able. Thank goodness that we've been blessed. Thank goodness. Thank you, Spirit, that we've been able to do. The blessings we've had, the money we've created, the impact we've had, the opportunities by me being a closed-off shell that just talks about selling shit and business. No, baby. People be like, you're so good at social media. How do you do all that stuff? Because I like people. Because I'm social. Because I want to talk to you. Because I want to say, good morning. What are you doing? How are you? Because I want to voice and DM you. Fuck, I feel so bad asking my team. I feel so bad when we can't get to every comment. We try so hard. I'm like, fuck, we got to message these people. LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, blah, 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 podcast, Spotify comments, like YouTube comments. Right? Like I have a lot of energy and I got these long ass nails and I try my hardest to get back to people because I want to, not because it's a fucking strategy. And what happens in turn when you show up real and raw and you let people into you, the person that you are, they want to know more about you. And then all of a sudden they start looking on your website and they're like, oh, wow, she has a book. I'm buying it. Oh, she got a podcast. I'm listening. Oh, da, da, da. You magnetize, you attract people to you by being who you are and beaming your you-ness out of you, loud and proud. If you were to turn on the lights of you, what kind of glow do you got? I got a hot pink fucking glow with some sequins. And some people that love that hot pink glow are like, they're flying to me like, yes, like fucking flies or those moths to a light. They're like, that's my glow. Maybe you got a green glow and they love that shit. But some of us don't even have our fucking lights on. Some of us aren't putting anything out. Some of us are shut off. You know, there's all this research when you're walking in the mall and the store that's dark, the dark lighting, nobody goes into that store. The store that's clear and open and has windows and is lit up, everybody's in that store. Because we feel invited, we can see. You got to turn your lights on. You got to show us your glow. You got to show us who you are. You got to show us what turns you on, what excites you. What do you believe in? Who are you? If you're pretending to be someone else, if you're holding back, if you're guarded, if you're gated, people can feel that. They're not going to feel welcomed. They're not going to feel invited. And then they're definitely not going to buy anything from you. Or if they do, it's transactional. You don't have a lifelong fan. Like, I'm blessed that people buy from us 7, 8, 9 years later. And I believe the same people will be there in my world. People leave my program and message me years later and go, Erica, oh my God, this is what I'm doing now because I got to do this when I was in the sisterhood with you. I just wanted to share that with you. And that, like, it breaks my heart in the happiest way. That I'm like, wow, that was incredible. I saw a lady on the weekend who came to an event I spoke at, and she was like, I went to your masterclass, and I just want you to know that I'm doing it. Like, I'm magnetizing opportunities. People come up to me all the time. They're like, damn, how you doing this? She's like, I was at your masterclass, creating confidence. That's when I made the decision. Like, amazing, incredible. We get to have impact. I know you're here because you want to have impact. But guess what? You, the you that you are, needs to be the one that shows herself. You are not a big ass Google business. Who owns Google? I don't know. Who's the you? Who's the brand? Why do you do what you do? Why should we care? Why should we love you? Why should we hate you? Make me desire to get to know you. Once I'm in you, that sounds weird, but you know what I'm trying to say. Once I'm in your world, everything in your world I'm open to. But when we just hit people, we try to sell, or we use these masculine male bro marketing tactics that, baby, they just don't work for women. And please believe I'm a seller. I be selling shit all the time. I'm like, hashtag buy my book, hashtag join the Queen's Table, hashtag whatever. Like, I'm always selling 24/7. But I'm selling me first. You're buying into this. And if you don't like it, bye. That's cool. There's so many other people. I'm not trying to trick somebody into my world. They know, like I do so much video, so much audio for you to know how much I swear, my bright ass crazy nails, the way that my vibe is. I got lots of energy all the time. And if that's not for you, cool. I want to show you. Try before you buy. And so my invitation to you as you're listening to me is show you. Show yourself. Why do you do what you do? I dare you to get real, raw, and vulnerable. And I'm talking about real. You know what I'm talking about. Real. You know when it's bullshit, not that. That's not what I'm talking about. The perfectionism, the putting it all together and everything's always great. And let me just tell you about my amazing life and my highlights. No. And I've talked about this shit on the podcast before. Tell the fucking truth. You tell the truth, that shit you're scared to say, yo, you will have lifetime fans bigger than OnlyFans. They'll be lifetime fans. Lifetime. People will be like, yo, that's the person. Because they see. They know you're real, you're raw, you're genuine. They can feel it from you. You walk into a room, you can feel that from someone. Someone guarded, they can look all happy and joyful, but you can feel they're closed off if you're tapped in and tuned in. And those are the kind of people I want in my world. The ones that are tapped in and tuned in and know the real deal. When I'm done on this earth, you're going to listen to my shit. My kids will know who the fuck I was. And they'll be like, man, that bitch cared so much. I do. I give a fuck so much about this work. Like if I keep talking, I'm about to bleed tomorrow, I will start crying right now. But I give a fuck about this work. So when I say, yo, you should join the Queen's Table if you want XYZ, people go, hell yeah. Yo, you should join Level Up Your Life. You should join Sisterhood. Yo, you should buy this book if you want blah, blah, blah. They know they're going to get real shit. I'm not selling some bullshit I don't believe in. And I'm not selling a program. I'm selling an extension of the way that I see the world and a blueprint on how I can teach you to see the world that way. Then people buy. So no one cares about you. They don't care about you until, what does the quote say? Nobody cares about you until they know how much you care about them. That's what I want to leave you with today. Do one thing today that lets your audience, lets your customer, lets your clients, lets your team, if you lead a team, know that you give a shit about them. That's your homework. Okay? I'll see you on the next episode. Love you.
Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to, and I deeply, deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode.